Welcome to Tank Talks TV1. It coming in hot. All 2026. We're being unapologetically. Is the unapologetic. Pussies about it. Go read them on the party. Welcome to Tank Talks TV1. It coming in hot. All 2026. We're being unapologetically. Is the unapologetic. Pussies about it. Go read them on the party. We're being. We're being. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're being unapologetically is the unapologetic. Who's this psychotic? Go we am of us apologetic. We're being unapologetically is the unapologetic. Who's this the body? We am of us apologetic. Yeah. We're being unapologetically is the unapologetic. Who's this the body? Go we am of us apologetic. We're being unapologetically is the unapologetic. Who's this the body? We am of us apologetic. Yeah.
What's
Check
up?
talk.
What's up? Okay, we are back active and live the way we need to be. Sorry about before. I just hate to do anything sloppy, but when I feel comfortable a certain way, when you feel comfortable in a certain way, you got to ride with that. And using a certain system, I feel very unsouthern and very uncomfortable. It reminds me of having like Apple and Android. I prefer Apple. If you were Android, then you were Android. But me, I'm an Apple hoe. You know what I'm saying? But yes, welcome. I am unapologetic Tank, being unapologetic as I know how, and I hope you are being unapologetic too. On this Thursday afternoon around 11:21 DC time. I would advise you before we get started. The weather is getting bad across the South. I've heard about. So please, if you are out there, please sit your ass down somewhere. Okay, call your people, call your neighbor, call whoever you can, and sit your ass down somewhere. Okay, tell your neighbors, say neighbor, sit down somewhere. Okay, I need y'all to be still because down south, y'all weather is not made for driving. I mean, y'all streets because they don't know how to really just drive on y'all streets like that. So you need to make sure y'all check on everybody you can that's close to you, and if you can sit your ass still, please sit your ass still, man. Okay, please sit still because I hate it. And I'm in DC, but we don't have anything yet. Okay, we ain't got. Let me take these out. Ugh, we ain't got nothing yet. Y'all, my mouth still kind of swollen a little bit, but it's better. I can talk. He just said, I done put my energy into trying to do everything else today, and it didn't go the right way. But I said I had to come show up to the people, at least say hello, and say hello the proper way. So I had to go take communion. Hold on. I took communion. I'm gonna take communion one more time. It's communion. Hold on. Mm, I said communion. Communion. Holy communion, Lord, we long to commune with you. That's communion. Okay, so I took communion. So yes, if you're in the South again, please be safe. Again, welcome. Shout out to all the new subs as well, whoever you are, who are near. I love you. Let me go back and correct this right here too. When I look decent and I'm better now. I like this right here better. I feel like I'm back at home. I had went over there to use StreamYard, and I felt like I was in the hood. I had to come back over here to restream. Like, I don't know what's going on over here. All these buds and shit got me confused. I got dyslexia or something. As soon as I stepped into the room, I got dyslexia. Why the fuck I keep on going over here and I feel uncomfortable? What in me makes me want to go use this system when I know I don't like it? Is it because others like it? I got to fix that. I'm going to therapy. Hello, welcome. I'm unapologetic about it. Listen, I love you. I love you. I love you. Okay. So I got some things that's already in line, already set up. for that. But I did want to say thank you to everyone who wished me happy birthday yesterday. Okay. Yesterday. Okay. Hold on. Oh, I got some eye. Yesterday I was not at my best. I was not at my best yesterday. I just went at my best yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I was I had the surgery the day before, the double root canal or whatever, and I just was not at my best yesterday. And it was okay. My best friend came through last night. Um, and we've been best friends for over a decade. I love her so much. Shout out to C. I love you, girl. I tell you, it's nothing but good. Let me tell you something. In this world that we live in, before I get started on everything else going on, before I get started, in this world that we live in, it's good to have a friend. Even if God gives you one good, two good, three good friends, like real friends, because as a person over time with friendship, you evolve as a person. And the thing is, they accept every version of you that makes them your friend because they love you despite of. And I love to have a friend like that. And she's one of those friends. And, she came over last night. And Lord, I'm gonna show y'all. She got me this bag. I got balloons for days. Let me tell you something. I've cried. I cried like a oh Lord. I cried like I was Holiday Heart on that piano singing in that movie. Remember that movie with Holiday Heart? I cried like I was on that movie. I sure did. I cried like I was on that movie. But shout out to her. It was really good. We had a good time. We chill. I can't really eat because the doctor said I can't eat anything hard, anything too like peanuts, anything. So bread. So I got some cheesy bread, but they didn't work last night neither. So I'm still mad. But I did eat a little bit today. What I ate today? I got some mashed potatoes and I got a mocha frappe. That's what I got today. That's what I did today. That's what I did today. So anyway, we have a good bit to get into. So anyway, yes, again, thank you. Oh yeah. Some of my favorite content creators in the world. As I'm getting into, I've been in social media a little bit, but to get back into this new one. Shout out to Missy Sweet Spot. I love her. If y'all go over there, Missy Sweet Spot always has the best news, and you know what I'm saying. She's always hot and on top of it. I watch. I love Nick at Night. Nick at Night. I love you. Thank you for. She sent me, I think, a birthday shout out. So I got to go and reply. I haven't got to see really nothing yet, but she's real. And I'm a picky. I'm a picky. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. I am a picky. I know that. Remember we got to argue the other day. He said, "What? That's why you ain't got no friends." I know that why the fuck you get no friends. I don't mind telling the truth. You ain't better than me. Oh, yeah. I don't mind you telling me the truth. You tell me, I tell you, we tell each other. Yeah. Well, communion. Mm, this might be a good show. Oh Lord. Mm. Call Tyrone. Call him. And tell him, come on. You know what's so crazy? She sung that song Call Tyrone. And the sad part about it was the biggest part about it was the bitch had to call the Tyrone to come get his ass. And that's why he couldn't use the phone. Yes, Lord. But anyway, back to that. So yeah. I have a lot of people I watch. So one thing about me before I get started too. I watch. I love anything about. I love crime TV. I love Snapped. I love Oxygen. I love odd stuff. I love like Charmed. It's one of my favorite shows. Golden Girls. If you know me, I watch Golden Girls seasonally. One year I have to make myself better, but during the year at least twice I watch the Golden Girls. From beginning to end, twice a year. I watch Charmed twice a year from beginning to end. It's just a ritual that I have. But also in between it, other channels as well. But like I said, um, um, Nick and Nike is one of my favorites. I watch Funky. Um, I hate to go call out names because I watch so many different people. It's crazy. Young Dunn, O'Shea, TS, uh, who else I've experienced lately? Lovely T. It's a lot of people I watch. What's that baby name? It's a baby name I watch. Anyway, But shout out to all the black content creators. I just love y'all. I don't get into the foolishness because I don't give a fuck. I don't know none of y'all asses. Honestly, I don't give a damn. I ain't here for that. This I don't know. I don't give a damn. I praise the Lord. I love my people that I do know that do know me. But I'm praying for everybody to grow and everybody to do good. You know what I'm saying? But I love to see a lot of the black content creators that are really out there just doing it. It's so inspiring. And I think, I was born in Mississippi and Tennessee gave me the experience, you know what I'm saying? Memphis, I'm having a different experience, and to come from where I come from, I really understand to move around. I understand what they did to our people, you know. And I love to see our black people who are very resilient and very intelligent and that beats the odds of what they say about us anyway. And we're able to show that on social media now, right? Praise the Lord. Because some of y'all ignorant motherfuckers need to take note. I'd be tired of this shit. I'd be like, go over here and watch this baby and take note of her. She got her hair comb. Why you gonna jump on live and your hair ain't combed? I don't care if you get 2 views, 1 view, 100 views, 40 views. Why you jump online and your hair ain't combed? Why you get? I mean, I seen one young man. I ain't gonna say, but we gonna come along. But why you get on here and you ain't brush your head? I mean, and then if you get on and you talking shit, see, see me, I talk shit. You can say anything you want to say about me, but listen, I'm gonna get on here rough sometimes, but you can't do that. And I see they do it all the time. But but anyway, I'm proud of the people. I'm proud of people. Oh, and Antonio talks. See, what's the other one? 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 Shit. The young folks. I like the young folk. The young folk be cracking me up. They cracking me up. I'm gonna look through them. But anyway, we probably gonna see something tonight. What we gonna see? Because see, we're gonna go through a few things. But anyway, there's some of my things. So yes, shout out to everybody that's out there and they gave me the birthday shout outs. I love Aquarius season. It's a very meaningful season. Take it in. I heard one person say a long time ago, I'm gonna take it in. He said it's something about having a healed Aquarius. So be a healed Aquarius in this season. Okay. And don't be afraid to say no. Again, don't be motherfucking afraid to say no. Okay. All right. So anyway, let's move around. Good to see y'all. Let's get started. Where we gonna go to? Okay. I don't know where I want to go to first. Now I'm gonna do this whole live so I can actually chop stuff up at the same time. So let's go through this. So it's a lot of things going on. It's a lot of things going on. Let me see what I got in my folder. Hold on. Let's see what I got in my folder. Oh Lord. Oh my oh Lord. Okay, let's go to this first. Okay, let me go down here. Let's go down here. Let's go down. Let's slide down here to this one. Slide down to this one. So let me set this up. So in recent news, let me see if I got I didn't set one up for this one. I don't give a fuck about it. But listen, this is what's going on. So y'all heard about so they have the course the protests are going on in Minnesota. And so, we know exactly about the Black Panthers. If you really come from that, they were I think it was like 1991, 92, whatever, when they ended or whatever, and they had like the new Black Panthers or whatever. But we all of us really know of, okay, the Black Panthers. Now let me say this before I say this. I understand every maltrocity, every failure, everything that's going on in Minnesota. I get that. I understand that. I grasp that. I get that. However, that ain't at this moment. That to me personally, that is not a black fight right now. That we for us, okay. So when the Black Panther showed up, I was really, really shocked. I was like, "What? When they? when George, when Sandra, when Trey, when I was shocked, right? So anyway, I really want to go get into this. Let's go to here and let's go into what's going on. The Black Panthers. Okay, let's see what this is. I'm shocked, but yeah, this is what they have running over here on I think Fox News or whatever channel this is. Check this out.
Black power.
Now listen, I'm trying to figure out if
Black
this the
love,
old
black
video,
love.
but they running this today now. Check this out now. They running this today.
Uso. What are we here for?
For the protection of the black man and woman and child by any means necessary. Unify, educate, demonstrate, liberate.
Agent ever run up on me, I guarantee you they won't. I'll put a hole in their chest the size of a window. Safe line repair.
Okay, so now listen. Now listen. I don't know. This is. Oh my God! I hope I don't get in trouble for this. I'm not trying to be funny though, but real talk. It's the real talk. Listen, real talk. I don't know. Okay, so just off of my own thought, right? My own process, my own looking. I don't know this man. I'm not gonna claim to know this man. However, just off of pure vision and pure thought, real talk, dude look a little off low. Like who let him at? You know what I'm saying? Cool. Like who let him at? Ooh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Who let him at? I want to know who let him at. Real talk. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm just saying. But it look like who let him at. Real talk. But yeah, let me go.
Safe line replace. That's what's gonna happen. They touch me. Unarmed woman was killed by ICE. If you think you're about to come and brutalize the people while we're standing here, go around and find out.
Tensions are currently boiling over in cities across the nation as federal immigration agents clash with communities fighting back. And at the center of this stands the Black Panther Party
know if
for
y'all saying this, but let's
Self-Defense,
look.
who are stepping up like never before to shield the vulnerable from what many see as overreach by the government. With ICE operations ramping up under the current administration, the Panthers are drawing a line in the sand, and the face-off is
What
only getting more
Panthers?
intense.
This got to be false
because
news,
this isn't
y'all.
just about protests anymore. It's about fighting back in neighborhoods, feeling the full force of federal power. This is why the Black Panthers are massively recruiting and training new members right now to build their ranks to meet the growing
This what they
threats
put on the news,
ground.
y'all.
Chapters in
This a
states
lie.
like Pennsylvania and beyond are opening their doors wide,
This a
welcoming
lie.
folks who want to learn self-defense, community
Ma'am,
control
y'all lying.
tactics, and how to stand firm against authority figures who overstep. These training sessions focus on legal open carry, where allowed, de-escalation skills, and organizing food drives.
Listen, y'all see how the fuck they lying? Do y'all see how the fuck they lying? They are mixing old news with new shit. They want us to come outside so bad to get shotty. I ain't want drinking that, man. That's the problem, man. Ain't nobody coming the fuck outside for y'all though. Our people done died a motherfucking enough, man. Real talk. They ain't died enough. Ain't nobody coming outside for your motherfucking ass. And bitch, you got the audacity. The motherfucking audacity. I said yes, the motherfucking audacity to sit your ass up on motherfucking line and sit up here and lie and tell these folk. Ain't nobody marching for y'all. Ain't nobody gathering for this shit right here. Y'all mixing old news, bruh. Emma Lopez, fuck you, bruh. Emma Lopez news, fuck you. This ain't happening in our black community, bruh. You was an ignorant bitch, man. You setting us up. We ain't coming the fuck out there. Sitting here lying and shit. Dumbass bitch.
Organizing food drives or escort services for immigrants at risk. It's a call to action that's really crucial with numbers.
Then on top of it too, bro. Listen, the man or whatever. But this round-headed, suit-footed, big-headed, round-headed motherfucker that rode the short bus and was in Miss Johnson class and sucked his thumb a little too motherfucking long. Bitch, he don't belong to us, bitch. He belong to somebody else. He don't represent no. He doesn't represent the Black Panthers. He don't represent no damn Black Panthers. When where they get this light skinned motherfucker from? They see these light skinned motherfuckers always come up with an idea. Bitch, I swear to God. That's why they gon' that way. I mean, somebody paid the man. Somebody paid the man. And it gets me because you're putting this out on the media. And you want people to believe this shit. We're not gonna believe this. And I don't want y'all to believe this shit. That's why I'm showing y'all. What the fuck they putting out there? See this shit? This light-skinned motherfucker say he is representing the Black Panthers, and we all know as black people, this bitch would never represent the Black Panthers. The Somalian community, God bless them, we praying for them. They ain't never like us. Oh, we finna go out there and put our bodies on the line for bitches that committed fraud and stole our tax money, and then put businesses in our community and then put us out and talk shit and then use the welfare system and then check black so they all can say that we was all homeless and using welfare, and the whole time come to find out it was them? No, bitch. No, bruh. It's levels to this shit. Come on, wake up somebody. Y'all done got me started. I ain't drinking no tequila. Tired of dumb ass shit, bro. You bring your ass on here. Y'all, I don't know where the CIA come from, but the CIA, take this light-skinned bitch back. We don't believe him. He's not enough. We're smarter than that. CIA, whatever, Homeland. Take this light-skinned bitch back. Okay? Martin, Malcolm, Hewitt, Fred, they would pass this bitch by. Okay? You said don't pass by. They would pass this bitch by. The audacity of this man, bro. I don't like it. Sorry.
As word spreads through social media and word of mouth networks.
And they got this shit
people
on
are
the
joining
news. So
because
anyway, I don't want to watch shit no more. He ain't got me made raggedy motherfucker. I mean, it gets me, bro. Because it's like, for what? For what? Okay. So check this out. This is what people are saying. This is what people are thinking over on TikTok. Check this out. Do they look like Black Panther to you? They had a fitness class. It's not cool. Come on, man. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna say this before we go through this right here. Okay, so let me say this. Yes, we understand the thing of Renee, but say her name was invented for black women. Now, if you don't understand it, you want to get in your feelings. The thing is, you cannot have every damn thing that you want. It don't belong to you. Just don't say the shit. We ain't got to explain no more than that. Keep on going. Let's go. Sorry about that. I'm trying. Listen, I'm on the move tonight. We moving on. We got news going on. If you gonna get over here, watch the news. We watching the news tonight. Let's keep on going. Let's go, baby. Tell us. Uh-huh. Okay. Y'all, you know what the problem is with this? Hold on, y'all. Listen. I'm so over myself right now. Hold on, I'm over myself right now. So I'm not sure of why it does this. Hold on, something happened. And I'm gonna be trying to figure out why my sound is playing. I'm gonna be up here talking, y'all, and my sound is not even playing. You know what? It's my job. So I'm not sure of why. Fuck it, and then it's playing. At least my sound back. Fuck it. Shit. I'm gonna redo it too. Hold on. Let me go back to this. I'm trying to see what the hell going on. I hope it played the first one. So okay, include to it. You know what? It was all
I
because
disagree
of
with
this.
everything this
Wait.
man just said. Just listen.
Ever run up on me. Guarantee you that when I put a hole in the chest
Let's see.
of
Okay,
window,
now it says it's playing. Jesus.
that's what's gonna happen. They touch me. Unarmed woman was killed by.
Okay, so let's go back through this. I'm gonna chop this up. This is the reaction from the Black Panther Party.
Who does not respect us and our lineage.
America is so desperate for us to get involved in this fight. Yeah, I'm the Black Panther group, okay? They presented that's supposed to.
To be honest, that's not the Black Panther Party. It don't stand for none of the same things that our Black Panther Party stood for back in the days. They were out here protecting their own people, the people who needed to be protected. The that y'all are trying to protect nowadays don't need your protection.
You see on the news all the time, Renee. You know, everybody say her name, Renee. Right? She just got shot in the face by ICE.
Say her name. Made for black
So again,
women.
see, like I
who
said,
were
the light skinned
constantly-
motherfucker was
still
not made
are,
for us. Okay, he was not made for us. But yeah, I'm sorry.
And
Y'all.
during
We're
the
gonna
few
go
moments
past
that
the
we
story
have
here, but
left,
anyway, it
we wanna
goes. We are all upset about
blacks from all over the world working
hold
together
on.
to fight
This him.
oppression. Again,
This him.
Black Panther stood with the Mexicans, stood with the Puerto Ricans and the Dominicans, stood with the Japanese and Vietnamese.
Sir, we see past your light skin lies. We see past your light skin lies. You will shut the hell up today. We rebuke you in the name of Jesus. I pray against you and your light skinned, misogynistic, manipulating demon. You get up out of here, motherfucker, because we know you are not part of us. Shit. My life everywhere tonight. God damn it. I ain't gonna stop me. I'm gonna keep on going. I don't give a fuck if I fucked up. I fucked up. It's gonna keep on going. It's my birthday. Fuck you. Oh, okay, let's get through this. Okay, so what's next? But yeah, that's the dude, whatever. That's him. That's him. I ain't got time for him, man. I ain't got time for him. Okay, so let's move on to what I got next. We're gonna cut the screen share off because we don't need that no more. We're gonna jump over here in this screen. Okay, we're gonna jump over here. Let's see what's over here and this. What I want to do. Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna set this up. Hold on. Let's do that. This right here is this. Okay. So as you see in this frame right here, this is to me, this is simp mill news. Okay, check this out. Now, in recent news, y'all know y'all heard about the whole thing. I'm not gonna go over all of this shit. But well, no, it's not. Okay, my bad. Well, it's still simp. Still about Corey Holcomb and Anton Danes, right? So after all of that, I ain't finna go back through all that. So Corey Holcomb, something about Anton is trying to sue him. So let's watch this together and see what's going on. This is the next thing I got. Check this out. I got this early from somewhere. Let me see this. Let me see this right here. Let's go. Let's watch this.
At this point, I've been advised not to say anything else about it. So that's all I've been authorized to say.
Okay, so in today's video, we got to talk about Anton Daniels responding back to Corey Holcomb and Craig Fax going in on his daughter, man. You know, they have reacted to images of his daughter on the Corey Holcomb 5150 show. and they put her image
They
out there, man. And
what's
I
it?
knew
It's
that,
like
you know,
what?
this was something that could
That's
possibly
weird.
turn legal. And the reason why is because, especially if his child was a minor, and coming to find out, Anton Daniels was revealing that his child is a minor. And now Anton Daniels was talking in a legal matter when he had responded back to the situation, man. So I want to highlight that. But before I highlight what Anton Daniels said in response, let me show you guys the 5150 clip. I did block out the image of his child as well. But let's check out this clip.
When I was in your grill, you did not say it. That's why I told D to move. I'm like, oh, I'm finna bust this motherfucker. This think I'm joking? And I kept getting him out. Boy, you use your paper to fuck bitches you would normally never be around.
Oh my God.
You an ugly ass boy. You an ugly ass boy. You brag on having no children out of wedlock. You got a picture of his daughter? I'm a dirtbag. You got a picture of his daughter?
That nigga got a picture.
This brag on not having no children out of wedlock. What happened to you?
Listen though, real talk. Corey, you can have beef with a nigga, whatever. And I know Anton ain't shit. I know he ain't nothing but the beef ass on the back of a cow toe. I know that. However, you know they say, but you know, when somebody hits you, you know, you can't tell somebody how to hit you back. However, I just think, Corey, you taking that shit too far, cuz. You taking that shit way too far.
What happened to you? He crashed. That's the broad. Y'all can get the broad off. That's his daughter. This man said he ain't got no children out of wedlock. Nigga.
That's Cool Mo's daughter.
That's who?
Not Cool Mo D, Cool Mo daughter.
That's the air up there, nigga. Look, nigga, let me tell you something. Don't make no more kids, nigga. That bitch gonna be buying pussy like you after a while.
And like this right here, I say this right here. Like, Corey, like, you gotta understand something. Like, no shade, no tea. But listen, y'all. Anton is he might be black, but it is a white man. It is a white man. I said white man trapped inside of Anton's body. Okay. And so, bitch, he's not gonna play accordingly to the rules of black culture when it comes to throwing shade and in that battle of words and reading and shit. He is gonna call the police, bitch. Okay, Anton is gonna call. Listen, it ain't nothing about me about Anton scream to me. You know what I'm saying? Fight. Okay, nothing. He fight, bitch. Nothing. Okay. He gonna call the police. So why would you run around there? You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, you got to learn how to let time. You got like real talk. Listen, you got to learn how to let well enough be alone, Corey. You got to let well enough be enough, bro. You know what I'm saying? You listen, the battle was a draw and that was good enough. But after that, you got to know your audience. And that bitch right there, Anton, he called the police on you.
If you don't know, nigga, don't ever brag on no motherfucking what you ain't got. Don't nobody want no kids with you, nigga. Don't nobody want no kids with you. Your prime years, you was a scammer, nigga. You was doing scams. Now that you older and found a way to manipulate, get dude off the screen. Get dude off the screen, man. Who the fuck is that, nigga? This motherfucking cat. I'm the captain now. Look at it. Hey, look. Let me tell you something. Don't make no more daughters, dog. You got to make it where your shit come out with a boy so he can make excuses for him. But you ain't got no kids out of wedlock because ain't no bitches fucking with you.
Mm-hmm.
He was on the internet bragging, I always got a bad bitch with me. No, you pay a bitch to be with you, nigga. You ain't no nigga who got bitches. You buy bitches like the little bitch you had with you, goddammit.
Let me say this. Let me tell y'all this right here. You know, coming from somebody that, I'm just a nobody trying to tell everybody about somebody. I'm just a nobody trying to tell everybody about somebody. That tequila kicking in. Listen, It ain't nothing wrong for paying for what you want, brother. Okay? If you gotta pay for pussy every now and then, pay every now and then. Okay? You are helping somebody along the way. Okay? It ain't free. I mean, you ain't got no gain. You see what I'm saying? You have no gain. You have no suave. You have no vibe. You are going to a services where you don't require any of that. It doesn't, the services don't require any of that. My God, today, you can walk right up. Hold on. Hold on. You can walk right up. Okay? You can walk right up. Don't judge a hoe, because, I mean, don't say nothing, because if you got to pay for it, ain't nothing wrong for paying for it. You helping somebody. You ain't got no skills. You ain't got no game. You can't be Tyrone. You can't even be Tyrese. So you got an option to walk straight up with no game, no vibe, no nothing, and give and pay a fee. My God, today. And save yourself bad credit. Save yourself loans. Save yourself stress, because you're paying directly by the hour for the pussy. And you ain't doing nothing wrong. You just helping it's helping somebody to be a better person today. Because you ain't got no game, no way. So ain't nothing wrong for paying for pussy. Don't let them judge you. Okay? Many men, as I know, let me tell you something. I don't want to say it. I got to look away. I know many of men that go in and get a fat bitch during tax season and love bomb her, rub her feet that nobody else would rub, eat her food, fuck her because her pussy's still good. You know, big girls got a good pussy. They got a good pussy. Big girls got a good pussy. I don't know about you, but listen. I heard my what I've heard. I'm a gay man, but I've heard the rumors of big girls having good. They can cook. That's why your man always over there. You trying to figure out why he with that fat bitch? Because she got a good. That's what they told me. She got a good. It's always warm, like a patty pie. Be careful. She fat, but she's dangerous, bitch. You know. Anyway, yeah, ain't nothing wrong for doing that. You know what I'm saying? You know, y'all take advantage of women all the time. Ain't wrong, you paying for some time. It is, I hate it when you go and get these women and y'all marry the hoe. Y'all lose the appropriate sight of the vision. The problem is with y'all young men, y'all go and marry and fall in love with the hoe when she a hoe. The old school saying is you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Amen. It might be old, but it never loses its power. You can't turn a hoe into a housewife. My God, today. You ladies, you can't raise a man. The prophecy has already been told. Follow the vision and make it plain. Let's go.
Who motherfucking made that story sound like she wanted to sound. I got to town Tuesday. Did you get to town Tuesday? Or was you in Vegas with him? I don't know. Did you get to town Tuesday, really? So you let that man lie to you, bring you up here, talking about you on the show, and you ain't mad at that nigga?
So that's Corey Holcomb and Craig Fax roasting his daughter. And yeah, you know, I knew that this was going to happen because when you put somebody's kids up, you know, like they say, man, a wife and child is off limits. And this is the reason why, because when you cross that line now something is going to have to happen. Now the jokes is over with. The little fake online threats is over with. Like, oh, I'm going to beat you up. Oh, you wasn't going to do nothing. But now when you cross that line with the wife and kids, and in the way that Corey Holcomb did it, putting his child image up and was roasting her and stuff like that,
And that's what I'm saying. See, stuff like this, that's too far. Corey, that's too far. You losing. You got off track, brother. You got off track. You got too much testosterone. You got too much core. You got too much. I don't know what you got too much of, but you lost track, man. You lost track. You talk so much shit, Corey, and you had almost won the battle because Anton did need that. He needed that. He needed that cussing that. I'm so glad somebody called Anton on the beach. I was happy. I said, "Yay!" he gonna hate black people even more. He gonna hate black people real bad after this. Ooh, girl. 2026, he gonna drag black folks after this. That nigga gonna drag black folks after this shit. Anton gonna drag us. But Corey, real talk, bro, you went too far. No lie, like real talk, brother to brother, you went too far. Like when it come to you posting to me and kids, though, don't do that. Like that's far. I'm telling you, like I said before, Anton gonna do what? Anton calling the police on you, bitch. Anton ain't waste no time. Anton say, "Excuse me, excuse me." I have a recording. I have a recording of you doing something to my child. He that bitch. Real talk, cool. Real talk. Let's go.
Now, this gives Anton Daniels the upper hand in this situation, possibly legally, because he was talking in a legal matter in this video clip that I'm going to show you guys when he responded back to everything. So let's highlight that. Don't want to hold you guys too long. And if you can, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. It really does help support my YouTube channel, and I really do appreciate that, guys.
Go over there and
let's check out this clip of Anton Daniels responding back to Corey Holcomb and Craig Facts. Here's that video.
You don't know what long-term damage that could make. Our entire life, we've done everything to protect our child, ensured that she's never, ever needed anything whatsoever. Pray for me and my family. And at this point, I've been advised not to say anything else about it.
Oh Lord.
So that's all I've been authorized to say.
It's over with.
Had a couple emergency phone calls.
Girl,
the only thing that I can say at this point is that I can't say anything else about it. First, I need to go and make sure that my daughter is okay. And so it's a lot of tests. I'm not sure if she got to get pulled out of school for the rest of the year. This may affect her in that way. So I have to make sure that she's okay.
Oh yes.
She's no longer safe.
Go red. Go red. Pineapples. Corey. You better run, bitch. You better run. Anton called the police. I told you about fucking with the white man. He called the police. Oh, child. Anton called the police, girl. Girl, he didn't call the police. You can't fuck with no Anton like that. Anton called the police on you. Listen, Anton, he might be black on the outside, but he is all white. Snow White on the inside, bitch. You called the police on your way.
Even going to school anymore. We got to protect our babies.
This is sad.
Babies. Under no circumstances will I ever allow for my daughter to go under.
Oh, here we go.
So wait a minute. Are you guys telling me, some of you, because I see the overwhelming majority of you are logical.
Oh, God.
Are you guys telling me that it is okay for people to go after underage children? I have to figure out how to pick up the pieces.
Child. Baby, he sounds like Cinderella,
I have
honey.
to figure out how to pick. Corey, he
My
won.
slipper is missing.
Corey and Craig, you win. You win, I give up.
Okay. Oh, yes, honey.
I have to figure out what collateral damage happened.
Baby, the FBI coming, Corey.
You guys win.
Corey. Corey, listen cool. The FBI coming to your house, pack your shit and leave now because baby Antonio has called the police on you. I'm telling you. Oh, I can't get over this. I'm over here just screaming, laughing to the point, y'all. I'm just screaming on the inside. Corey, look, Antonio called the police. I'm telling you. Listen. You gotta see when you gangster or whatever, you gotta be careful when you gangster. You know what I'm saying, nephew, niece? You gotta be careful when you gangster because see, you can be gangster all fuck you want to. See, me, I'm gangster. Cause see, with this shit right here, he's saying I don't want to give a fuck, but see, I want to attack his child anyway, because that's a level. I'm like, your child ain't got nothing to do with it. Now, if you attack mines, then it's off, then we on limits. But in that base of a man to man, I ain't gonna do I ain't finna go that far to post your child, to attack your child, to anything like that, because with how stuff is set up now, people sue everything for like how they try to fuck with Don Lemon and Nicki Minaj need to be deported as. See, stuff like that, we can get to that too. See, stuff like that, people will sue you for that these days in 2026. So you got to be careful. You got to walk right. You know what I'm saying? And see, you got to know when a bitch will call the police. You know what I'm saying? See, me, I wouldn't care about you cop still, but see him, Corey, Nick.
I gotta figure out how to pick up the pieces.
What I said.
Family.
Baby, he coming across all broke up, tired. It's just, oh my God, baby, Corey, cool. It's going to be 51 minus 50. It's going to equal 1.
Is in shambles. Daughter is in shambles. Literally having my wife take her over to get evaluated and figure it out, because crying inside of the principal's office trying to figure out what to do.
You know why he doing it though? He doing it to build a case. He doing it to build a case. See, you gotta be smart. You know what I'm saying? You see, I used to be a ratchet motherfucker back in my day. Yes, God, I was. Let me tell you about me. Okay. Hola. They used to call me Sandro. And but I knew which battle you have to pick and choose your battles, right? And for me, I pick and chose my battles very wisely, honey, because you were not gonna have me caught up out there in them streets, okay, bitch? I have been in jail enough, bitch. I have slapped enough bitches and went to jail enough times that I have learned my lesson, and I have met motherfuckers just like Anton, and I know for one fact of that when you meet this right here, when you put your hand on it, you better be ready to go to jail because baby, they calling the police, okay. Now you can be another hood motherfucker. They gonna say, draw, keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? Respecting the hood. But him, he ain't that black. On the inside, he is marshmallow. Not roasted. He just marshmallow right after Walmart packet bag. The Walmart brand, the value pack marshmallow on the inside. That's Anton.
Okay, so that's Anton Daniels responding back to Corey Holcomb and Craig Fax going in on his daughter and stuff like that. Mainly Corey Holcomb, but Craig, he did crack a joke in the beginning. And then Corey Holcomb, he took it from there. And I said Corey Holcomb's YouTube channel can also be reported as well if his child is a minor, because YouTube doesn't play stuff like that. You can get your account suspended or if not deleted.
Exactly. That's why I say Corey. Corey, they finna come for everything you got, Corey. I'm telling you, Anton set up Corey. Corey. And the thing is, like, after that first part or whatever, you know what I'm saying? After that first part or whatever, it was cool. We got him. After that first part or whatever, it was cool. He had no problem. After the first part, it was fine. If he had just like left that first, you ain't got to go back and include the child. You dumb as hell. But Corey, hold on. Corey, Anton then called the police on you. Anton called the police on you, Corey. Run. that white man into it. Again, look, that white man into it. Child, he called the police cuz he had called the police. Get your ass out of there. Shit. You better go delete every YouTube thing because he finna call YouTube too. You don't have a YouTube station when he get done. So anyway, that's that news. Let's move on to the next thing. What is going on? Let's go to this. Oh yeah. I'm in a mood tonight a little bit. Okay, I gotta go and cover some things so I can work on some things. Again, if you're here, welcome. You're welcome once, you're welcome twice, you're welcome 3 times as nice. Welcome to Tank Talks TV 1, where you are one. Okay, so next thing we're gonna work on, let's go to this. Okay, let's go to this. So let me see. Okay, we're gonna keep it like this one. So in recent news, of course, you know that ICE has been on a rampage against everyone, right? And since ICE has been on a rampage, from what I heard, they took a 5-year-old boy and they actually took him into custody. And it's really sad to see that ICE don't give a damn about kids, adults, anything. Now I get it. I understand undocumented, I understand illegal. I get that. But we are human. And I want you to check out this story that I seen earlier about this right here. And it just kind of like got me. So I'm like, damn, like what? When this happened? But this is a part of the story. Check this out.
Story tonight, images of a 5-year-old boy who was in ICE custody in Columbia Heights continue to cause some powerful outrage.
And we now know where that boy is and what led up to him being taken by federal agents. Our Maury Glover joins us now. And Maury, district officials and the vice president have really opposing views about what happened. Walk us through it.
Well, the vice president says federal agents had no choice but to take the boy after detaining his father. But district officials who were on the scene tell a different story.
This picture of Liam Ramos being detained by ICE is sparking a war of words over what really happened to the 5-year-old student at Lakeview Elementary School in Columbia Heights. Witnesses say the boy was taken into custody along with his father in their driveway after arriving home from preschool on Tuesday, and that federal agents tried to use Liam as bait to get his mother, who was inside the home, to let them in.
Mom was there. She saw out the window and Dad was yelling, "Please do not open the door."
But DHS officials say Liam wasn't being targeted by ICE and that his father abandoned him while trying to get away from federal agents.
And then when they went to arrest his illegal alien.
Wait. The baby daddy, his father, he ran.
Legal alien father, the father ran. So the story is that ICE detained a 5-year-old. Well, what are they supposed to do? Are they supposed to let a 5-year-old child freeze to death?
An attorney says Liam and his father entered the U.S. lawfully from Ecuador in 2024 and have a pending asylum case. He says Liam's father doesn't have a criminal record in Minnesota, and he believes the two are being held together at a federal facility in San Antonio, Texas.
The fear that was generated, the terrorizing of the children and the community, that's just horrifying.
District officials say Liam is one of 4 children from Columbia Heights who've been taken by ICE over the last few weeks. And witnesses who were there dispute DHS's version of events, saying there were plenty of adults around who could have taken care of Liam instead of taking him to a detention center.
The onslaught of ICE activity in our community is inducing trauma and is taking a toll on our children, taking a toll on our families, our staff, our community members.
Now, the attorney for Liam's family hasn't had a chance to speak with them in Texas yet, but he says he's reviewing several legal options to get them out. Back to you.
All right. This is a sad case. I was saying this earlier. This is so jacked up. You know, I don't know, man. It's like, I can imagine his daddy was probably scared as well. He don't know what's gonna happen to him, and it's so many emotions going on because I can't really sit here and kind of judge the father because I don't know what that would feel like in that range of trying to just, it's so much. I think I would still grab my baby, but damn, you know. And the sad part about this is that people just forget that this is what they voted for. This is what people voted for. So I remind them is to say when it comes to like voting and it comes to like um protesting and shit like that, you have to understand you got to take accountability for what you did, because see, us as black people, we asked you to come outside November the 5th in 2024 before this would happen. Most of y'all said that she was this, she was that, she wasn't good enough, she was a Zionist, she was this, and she was black, and she was Indian, she was whatever. And then some of y'all went up. And then the thing is, now we're all paying for a price for that. And you're wondering why black people are just sitting back so cushy. And the sad part about it is that it's so common and it's so natural to us that it ain't shit new for us. That should be the bad part for you to start really understanding. You should understand that it's not new to us, and that's why it ain't shaking us no other way. It's shaking you because it's happening to you. And now they're here taking the goddamn kids. They shoot. They powing or whatever they said. I gotta say powing. I think on YouTube. I don't know. I ain't getting paid that much yet. They powing in the head and shit. And Trump don't give a fuck. He got on the news the other day and said, well, her parents are the fans of mine, and I just feel bad about it. That's Trump. He doesn't care. So be understanding of that. Be be aware. Black folks ain't lying to y'all. This shit out here going on, man. So yes, the 5 year, we're gonna keep up on it. We're gonna make another. But right now they got the baby. We don't know where the baby is. I hope the baby don't end up in Venezuela or end up in Cuba. We don't know where the hell the baby is. Remember that the Elian Gonzalez baby, the thing back in the day. This gonna be the next case. They took damn. ICE. Come on, ICE. Lord Jesus. Black folks step away for 1 minute. We all step away for 1 minute, and look what happened. That's why they blaming us. Black folks stepped away for 1 minute, and look what happened to the world. We said we gonna sit there for 1 minute, and now look, shit falling apart. Lee, man. All right, hold on. Let's do this. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, so we're gonna keep on looking for the baby. Yeah, the baby. Ice got the baby, man. Ice got the baby. Yes, Ice got the baby in Minnesota. Ice got the baby. And the best part about it was the baby wasn't even Somalian. Baby. Moving forward, welcome. Hope you are here. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Okay, so let's move on to the next thing. Yes, I got the energy tonight. Let's move on to the next thing. Let's see what this is. Okay, so next topic of news. So I'm gonna go over this right quick because I ain't finna show all of that. Y'all know about this story. Okay, when y'all come over here, listen. Everybody else can cover this story. You see in the description. As you see in the description, do you see it? Let me make sure everybody see it. Let me make sure my computer to update. Let me make sure it says it's on. I want to make sure it's on. Yeah, there you go. Nicki Minaj versus Don Lemon. Okay, so let me just get that the way with. Don Lemon recently went to a protest. Correct. Don Lemon is a journalist. He's been doing this for a long time. He worked for CNN. He's married to a white man, but he is a part of my community, so we still love him because he's still black as a motherfucker. He's shady as a bitch. I love him. He's funny. And he does news. Of course, he came back to YouTube, and he's really doing really excellent. So he covers different brands and styles. He covers everything, politics, of course. So anyway, he was at this protest. Now, when he was on the live for the protest, now I don't know why Dunn out there in the streets. Dunn, you got 1 million subscribers. Why the hell you in the streets? Hire a bitch to be in the streets. Don't you go out there. Anyway, he was out there in the streets with the people. Now I don't know what location we are. we're going to go to, but I'm going to, be just, covering the news. So supposedly these people, they go storm up in his church because this pastor, they work at the church, right? Well, he don't work at the church. He's a pastor of the church. Come to find out, he is a part of the ICE thing where he's over extra district of the ICE department. Now, ICE is the people out there acting cutting up. But either way it go, see, the Smolins had some fraud, and it's what brought ICE in. But everybody seems to forget that because they shut this white woman in the face. But it's not our business. We ain't worry about that. We're going to stick to the story and let the story stick to us. So anyway, back to the story. The pastor he part of the ICE people, right? So they was real mad. They said, well, how he up here preaching to God and he out here ICE? The Bible speak about it too. Come on now, read your own Bible. White folks been doing this for years, baby. The Bible justifies everything he doing. What the fuck wrong with you? Okay. So anyway, they walked in the church and they had a protest. So anyway, Don Lemon now be in the news. Okay. He was there and he reported it. So long story short, they got put out the church. It was a big thing. People got mad. Oh my God, they're interrupting God in worship. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. So then, Don Lemon being there, Nicki Minaj chimes in on Twitter, which she only can because the bitch been losing followers because of Eero to Instagram. And on top of it, too, I heard the bitch been losing her edges. I sure did because the ancestors told me. Because when you treat us wrong, things come back to bite you in the ass. So anyway, Nicki Minaj was on there and she had got on the thing. So she got on the thing and she was talking about Don Lemon need to be locked up. Now, listen, I ain't finna show you all this. I'm gonna show you the part that I know. Don Lemon got out. She was saying Don Lemon need to go to jail. I was like, why Don Lemon need to go? He need to go to jail. And Nicki Minaj is saying this. Now, in other recent news, just to keep you up with what's going on over here, because we're gonna be unapologetic about it, because it's unapologetic. It's the only way we can go. Let's go to that. The bitch got on motherfucking. She got on her page, had the audacity with her Trinidadian motherfucking ass. Okay, you ain't even a U.S. citizen, bitch. You tried it, but it was a fault. You tricked us. I'm still mad at you. How dare you? So she got on her thing and said, whatever, he go to jail because he was interrupting Christianity, whatever. And the thing is, bitch, you real black. If you real black, you know that Christianity kept us in a repetitive cycle that actually harmed our people for 400 plus years and still is to this motherfucking day. So I know you ain't really about your life. So you can be a lyricalist, but you really ain't lyricalist that really know your knowledge, bitch. So you embarrassing to the culture. The fuck, how dare you? Don't make me read you, bitch, because I can go there. You used to be the queen, but you are no longer the queen now. You can have a seat. Many seats, bitch. Okay? Your black card has been refused, whore. What's wrong with you? Moving forward. So anyway, she got on there or whatever. She wanted this back done. Let me go to jail. So anyway, I had one that got this story with them. Let me tell y'all the story. Let me go down here. Y'all, I had a little tequila. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. Go on her right quick. Let me go on her right quick. So what's it? Oh, yeah. So this was Dunn reply. Oh, Dunn got on the thing or whatever. And so this was Dunn reply, beach. Let's go.
Nicki Minaj and her response to all of this and the language that she used. I think it's interesting just because Nicki has been, over the last couple of months, made it clear that she is now publicly supporting, and I think maybe she has all along, but now publicly making known her support for the Trump administration and even the MAGA movement. The choice of words that she used to go after you, I'm not surprised she went after you.
It's homophobic. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think you have to black it out. You should show it to people. She called me Don, sea sucker lemon is disgusting. Look, this is what I'll say to Nicki Minaj. I normally don't respond to things like this, but, F it. I'm going to do it this time. I think Nicki Minaj has made it very clear how she feels about African Americans in this country. I don't think she's one of them, obviously. And she should, under Trump's rules, she should be deported because I don't think, reportedly, that she is a legal citizen here. She is undocumented. And so she has shown her disdain for African Americans. So why are you supporting her? Why are you buying her records? She's also supporting, I have lots of gay friends who love Nicki Minaj. Why are you supporting this homophobic, bigoted, ignorant woman? You should not be supporting her. Nicki Minaj, this is clearly out of her depth. She doesn't understand politics. She doesn't understand journalism. And I'm not surprised that she is weighing in on something that is beyond her capacity. What I will say to her is, because she put a doll, I think she put the Chucky doll in there, a better symbol that should have been represented in that picture is a pick-me doll, because Nicki Minaj is a pick-me. She will do anything that is expedient for her politically. And again, she's ignorant. She doesn't know what she's talking about. She's always weighing in on things that she doesn't know about. Nicki Minaj should just sit the fuck down. And by the way, isn't she married to an alleged pedophile? And she has the nerve to say something disparaging about and something homophobic. I'm pretty sure that maybe that's part of the reason that she is cozying up to the Trump administration for some sort of leniency for her family members. And it's just very transparent. So Nicki Minaj, F off, stop being a homophobic bigot, and get a life and some brains.
Well. Don Lemon said what he had to say. I liked every bit of it. Every bit of it is true. I think what gets me is that, two things can be true. Listen to me. This is adulting. This is what I've learned about adulting. Listen to me, motherfucker. Okay? If nobody able to learn you something, let me learn you something. Two things can be true at the same time. Okay? Two things can be true at the same time. All right? Okay? Nicki Minaj, yes, true. She is a great artist. She is a talented artist. Her lyrics are awesome, great. Her rhythm is good. However, she is still yet a dumb motherfucker. Okay? Trump is right about a few things about the Minnesota shit, to me. However, he still is a shithole of a president. Two things can be true at the same time. So Nicki Minaj at the same time, baby. The two things that are true is that you are a great artist, but you have destroyed your kingdom, all for the sake of a white man. And all you have to do is just come to the black community and act so strong enough and show the support. And I heard people say it that the whole time it was there, but how do you bring your round shaping ass big bottleneck ass up on stage with Erica Kirk, and the case ain't even solved on her own husband, up here with your husband that the case ain't solved neither, and do us like that, and you gonna say somebody, yes, deport you. I'm sorry to say it. You can go on back home, baby. It's okay. Hope your album come out. We love you, Nicki. But go on back home, baby. Dunn ain't said nothing wrong. You can't get your ass on here. Let me tell you something. When you side with the enemy against your own, it says a lot. It says a lot. Yeah, what I would say, hope these folks can save you, because I'm telling you how Trump moved. His feelings can change about you tomorrow. You up here sitting with Erica Kirk, and we don't know what happened to her husband still. And she don't even, and Charlie Kirk didn't even like your music. He ain't even like you. He confused you with Cardi B. And you supposed to be the queen. You can't get the queen mixed up with nobody. That's how I knew it was a sign coming. When they started mixing you up with her. Because you can't mix up a queen. It's unidentifiable. You can't mix up Prince with Michael. You can't mix them up. It's two categories of his own. You see what I'm saying? You can't mix up Patty and you can't mix up Aretha, because it's two categories of its own kind. Okay? You're felon. Your back starting to look like Kim Burrell. Her big bareback ass. She can sing. Two things can be true. Listen to this. Two things can be. You can sing good. But your purpose is failing because you don't understand the anointing that's on your appointment, because you have judgment and bias that a white man literally has programmed into you. You dumb motherfucker. Be smarter. I feel like preaching. Oh Lord, oh. I think get off here. Okay. So Nikki, we love you. Only thing I hate about Nikki thing, y'all, real talk. It ain't that don't read her down though. Like real talk, like Nikki, she had nothing to say. Like, girl, put it in your thing. Something, but honestly, like, I don't know. I'm so black. I'm so black for us right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I love that black folks ain't even going outside to protest and getting none of this shit and getting ourselves killed. I'm glad we at least are on the wave pattern, even though we got our own arguments and our own struggles on the inside of our community, that we are still striving to be on our way of, I want to say I'm glad of that. Thank God for at least a little bit of technology to keep us all connected in some type of way. Technology might be evil for some people, but I love it because it keeps us all connected. My God, today. Some type of way. So what they meant, what the devil meant for bad, God will mean for good. All right. And so yeah. So Nikki, I love you. I think the only thing I was saying before, I think the only thing I hate the most is that her listen, because T loved her. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. I hate that for TS. You know what I'm saying? I watched TS. I think I watched it today, earlier today. Come on, my mouth been swollen. But earlier today. I don't know. I love TS Madison. I'm just not. I ain't gonna say that. But I do hate that for I hate that for TS because TS is they was close, you know what I'm saying? And it's hard to lose a friend like that, you know what I'm saying? Especially to that. But she wanna be a Christian. But Nikki should look up where Christian really is and where it came from. Like, bitch, did you ever read a book? The Bible wasn't even called the Bible. Listen, the Bible wasn't even called the Bible. All right? The Bible was not called the Bible. It was called the Dead Sea Scrolls. Okay? They took it. They tried to understand it. They remodeled it, and they gave it back to us. And they've redacted it and did whatever a couple of times. Okay? So it ain't saying your book don't have no power, but have understanding of that. You are black. You were considered by the Constitution and this Bible to be cattle, bitch. Peter 3:15. Obey your slave owners or your masters, bitch. It's everything that they justify comes from the Bible. It's not saying give up, but I mean, be smart. Hollering Christian. You trying to get a goddamn and you wasted the power God gave you, Queen. I'm embarrassed by you. I'm upset. Just understand all the lyrics and wisdom and knowledge and rhymes and love and stuff you've given us over the years, and you don't even see what you've done, and you have squandered it upon the white man, just like all the rest of them do. You've lost the battle. Damn, Nikki. Stupid as fuck, Nikki. They did better, boo. I love TS, you know what I'm saying? But TS she'll find her way out. She will. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's the limelight news of her between Nikki and Dunham. So the petition is still up there. If you want to go sign it, you can go sign it. I ain't trying to tell you not to. I'm just saying that it's up there. I ain't trying to say nothing to anybody. I ain't trying to say nothing about it. But the petition is up there. You can go on the website. Go click the little button. You ain't got to put in your real name. You can put in another name. You can put in another name. And then you can sign a petition. Go fight back. Black will fight back. Black. There anything wrong with that. It's understanding, like, what our ancestors fought for. We're very, very important people. And when you come to this country, if you don't understand what of how you even became to get here and the fight that we had to go through, and what we did was for everyone, you don't understand why. And what gets me is just I was telling my friend earlier. I was saying, I was telling her like, it's a transition. It's a trend right now with TikTok, and you have all these to be unapologetic, these white women on TikTok saying that, y'all black people should come join the fight. Because if he gets us all. He's gonna come after you next. They came for us first. And the problem, just skip over all the drama and technique of it. The problem with that is white women and white people is that you forget that you're white when you're saying that. You cannot go tell a regular black person who has lived through this life frame that we've lived in and raise your voice and tell us what we need to do. And why aren't you? Do you see how that sounds to you? Even if you really mean it honestly, the way that it comes off is shitty, dumb, unacknowledgeable, unintelligent, unconcerning, unloving, unknowing. You don't give a damn. You need to do it. And the voices of white women has been the cause of a lot of deaths before. So you're missing the point of you saying, come outside, come outside, come outside. And you're doing it in an aggressive way that you're missing the point, or you're doing it to guilt trip, or you're doing it to scare tactic, and that don't work with black people. The little white boy that was on TikTok that said that they need to come outside because black people were tired. I don't know what his name was, Peyton, or whatever his name was. He is smart, because this is your fight. We're refusing to lay down our bodies, our kids' bodies, our future generations' bodies to save any one of you motherfuckers. We ain't doing that, baby. You can stop that. You can't scare us outside. You can't scare us into marching. You can't scare us into doing nothing you don't want us to do. We don't give a fuck about that shit. We ain't them. They raised us, but we learned it that we would not live like them. We ain't scared, bitch. Okay, we come, but we ain't scared. So telling us, so it's the tone that you do it. So a lot of times I want to tell y'all out there on TikTok, listen to TikTok. So y'all white women, that's on TikTok, that's doing this thing of you're next. No, we're not. Your tone is wrong. Fix your throat. Fix your throat. Because you trying to scare us or saying it in a way that's like whatever. You're white. Don't forget that. Let's have common sense. Let's have let's have good cognitive thinking skills. Okay. You're white. White people oppressed black people for many, many years. White women's voices got many, many of black men unalived along the way. And for you to sit there and to be pointing your finger saying what we need to do and how it does not work. It comes off very it come off very. So stop. Please, bitch. Stop. Okay? Stop. It ain't gonna work. Fix your tone. It don't work with us. Please stop it. It is not necessary. Okay? We hear you. We heard the phone ringing, and we have decided not to answer. Sit down. It is not our fight. This is yours. Okay? If you want the revolution to start, you need to go into the office, go get the keys, go back to the back room, unlock the door, walk over to the computer, unlock the hatch, put it in, hit the red button and start it yourself. Show us what you're working with. You ain't scaring us. Stop saying the shit. You ain't scaring us. Come on out there. Anyway, what is next online?
Top story tonight, images of a 5-year-old boy who was...
Oh, no, we're not going to do that one. Let's go back to... Let's go see this. Okay, y'all. We're gonna make this be the last story because I done went around the corner and around the block and came back. Well, no, this is the last story though. Okay, right. This is the last story. I made the last story. Thank you, Lord. I was in the mood to talk. I couldn't talk for 2 days. So, bitch, you was not gonna shut me up with a bottle of tequila. Shout out to my family. Okay. So this is the last story. Okay, so we're gonna do this one. Let's set this one up. Hold on. So this is gonna be called Simp Mail News. Let me set this up. Hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all. This is Simp Mail News. Okay. Simp Mail News. Simp Mail News. Again, Simp Mail News. Okay. So I think I said this earlier, but yeah, I'm gonna redo it. Y'all know Nick Fuentes, the Tate brothers, Sneeko, and all these other motherfuckers. These whole group of down low, small dick, small minded, thick thighed, hunching, horny, little dick men. I don't know. They went to Miami, and then all the shit happened in Miami. So when they went down there, they caused problems. And when they cause problems, I can tell y'all that let me see. This is what they say happened. Check this out. And this is the local news station reporting this. Lord have mercy. Lord help us, God.
All new at 6, 3 nightclub employees fired tonight, days after an anti-Semitic song was played at Vendome in Miami Beach. According to the venue's social media, the employees were terminated after an internal review following that incident. Good evening, I'm Lauren Pastrana. Thank you for joining us. CBS News Miami's Yvonne Taylor is your reporter in South Beach, where a city leader is asking for more answers.
Who are the people that were terminated? That is the question that some of the elected officials are asking today, and why them? I also talked to the attorney of some of the men who were at the club when the controversial song was played. Club Vendome in Miami Beach announced that an internal review to determine who played an anti-Semitic song in the venue over the weekend is over. These are still images inside the club when it happened. Vendome, located on Washington Avenue, also wrote on social media. This isolated incident involved 3 people which have been terminated from their employment and are no longer affiliated with Vendome.
You can't just release a statement saying, we've conducted our internal investigation, case closed. No, case not closed.
Joseph Magazine is a Miami Beach commissioner. He says the public deserves to know more.
If this nightclub wants to say that they weren't involved, the ownership group wasn't involved, let us know what was part of that investigation. Let us know.
This man partying to the music over the weekend reacted on social media to the club's initial apology.
Who are you saying sorry for? You literally played music that we requested.
Andre Tate is another controversial influencer seen at Vendome that night. His attorney spoke on behalf of him and his brother.
They did not request the song to be played. My clients didn't sing to it. They didn't dance to it. They didn't give a Roman salute because they are not anti-Semites. Andrew and Tristan have fought very hard to clear their name all over the world.
On Monday, the mayors of Miami Beach and Miami-Dade County, both of them Jewish, demanded accountability from the club. Included in Vendome's post, it said, we have also permanently banned the individuals involved in this incident from the Vendome premises. They are no longer welcome at our establishment under any circumstances.
Are your clients also banned?
We haven't been formally notified that my clients have been banned. I mean, look, that wouldn't make any sense. Does it make any sense that you would ban person A for person X, Y, and Z's actions?
We're going to work with the city of Miami Beach and releasing a statement that the individuals involved here are no longer welcome at any of our venues.
And according to Commissioner Magazine, that announcement will be made in the coming days. We are in South Beach. Yvonne Taylor, CBS News, Miami.
Okay, so long story short, as you just saying that Nick Fuentes, the Tate brothers, Myron Small Dick Gaines, no having ass gains, no gains, and this other dude that's real, I don't know, the dude is on, I don't know, I think he on some type of drug, I don't know, what's something him. He got like, no, he's weird. So, and the weird one. So they went to the club they was in there doing the Nazi salute, and they gave a DJ the mix. And when they gave the DJ the mix, the DJ ended up playing the song for 30 some seconds, and then we played the song. So now the club done fired 3 people. He done fired the DJ, he done fired the waitresses, he done fired everybody around the corner because of because what these motherfuckers came here and did. So you got to be careful who you kick it with, cause these some ignorant motherfuckers. I tell you, or more one time. Hit to him. But you know what? Between me and you, I think all of them got a little average sugar in their tank. Sure do. Let me tell you something. Let me see about a confident man, baby. When you got a confident man, you ain't got to worry about it. You ain't got to ask whether he can. And you ain't got to do all that extra ass shit to be seen. Because when you walk in, you are seen. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, this is simple meal news. Low vibration alerters, but yes, simple meal news. Well, these meals are definitely not even beta, but they are to the point where I don't understand what straight people say, but I just say this. They are simps. I heard it's called simps, beta, and alpha. And if I could have a ladder, they would be the simps. Sure, right? In our community, they would be, let me shut up. But for real though, I think so. I think some of them got a little sugar in their tank. Real talk. They got a little sugar every in their tank. Real talk. They got a little sweet and low. They got a little sweet and low. Okay, they got a little sweet and low. All right, I made. Thank God, I need to talk a little bit so I can have some stuff. Sorry if you missed a lot of this, or if you didn't, if I didn't have sound. A lot of it didn't work, and it's okay. I'm not mad about it. Um, Um, but we went through a couple of good things or whatever. You know, you know. I am happy again. Shout out to everybody that gave me a happy birthday shout out. Um, Nikki at night, I love you. Thank you for your birthday shout out. Gigi, I love you. Thank you. Everyone. Just I appreciate it. So for me to be living away from everything, I was telling my friend the other day, sometimes it's okay. It's okay things because it allows you to separate yourself and become the person that you need to be. Because sometimes, being in the same environment and doing the same thing always end up resulting in the same result. You don't want that. So change sometimes is really good. So if you don't feel comfortable, you can never figure this shit out. Jump off that bridge. I jumped off the bridge when I was 17. Okay. And I've been gone ever since. Okay. I refuse to live in a particular way if that's how people them do that. You know what I'm saying? But you only got one life. Bitch, you better live that hoe. You better live that hoe. If you don't live that hoe, it's gonna be you hoe. Real talk. Count your days, you know what I'm saying? Real talk. Life is a very precious, precious, precious thing, man. And we all deserve everything that we can. And I'm happy to be 38 years old. I'm happy to be that. I've had the best. I've had to, went down to the bottom, and it is good enough to understand. Like, I'm humbled to understand, the real true meaning of grind, mud, and you know what I'm saying, restarting. It's okay to hit restart. It is okay to hit the restart button. You are never too old to hit. Let me say this. Okay, hold on. Let me do this. Hold on. Sorry. You are never too old to hit restart. Okay. That's why the restart button is there. Okay. I'm 38. Happy birthday to me. But I'm telling you, from a 38-year-old, I've hit the restart button and I cried a couple of times. I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to do this. But when I hit the restart button, it's okay because you learn something from the last time. It's okay to hit restart because you can do better. You know how to do better. Learn that lesson. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't treat people right, learn how to treat them better. If you ain't pay bills right, learn how to pay them better. If you were doing too much, learn how to do less. You know what I'm saying? It's adulting. It's a part of fucking life. No matter how you look at it, you wrap it up what the fuck it is. And a lot of people, I had to stop talking to. I did. I ain't got to stop talking to because I ain't got time for this shit. Listen, because let me tell you something. I'm finna show y'all this. Oh yeah, matter of fact, while I'm here, I gotta show y'all this. Yes, I'm gonna do fire. I love who loves me. So I want to say thank you again to sometimes I feel at some point in life I did, I went to therapy and I got help and I growing, and some part of life I felt less than, and I felt, but since I know who the true God is, because see, you got to get to know God for yourself. You can't get to know God for everyone else and who they know God to be. You got to know Him for yourself. It starts on the inside of you because you are a God. Okay. And when you realize that and you believe in the true God, the true black Jesus, I call him, it's not saying anything about religion, anything like that, but I just know that our people were made to think, and it was systematically to think certain ways. And when we get beyond that and come outside that, you become a greater person every day because you come. I don't give a fuck about straight people. I love straight. I don't have a problem. Honestly, me walking through life, I don't have a problem with straight people like that. Every blue moon. I don't have a problem with gay people because I know who I am. So I don't give no fuck about that. I'd be like, hey, baby. Can I get the number 2? With no onions. Add mayo and a sweet tea. Extra ice. Thank you. Is y'all tea good? Is y'all sweet tea good? Okay. Is it gay? I needed to have the same sugar I got in my tank. Oh, it do. Okay, bet. I need this type of sugar. And know who you are, and it's okay to move forward in that. So never stray in that. It's a part of that. Bitches are gonna talk, but it's a part of you learning life and evolving through life. Everybody don't run the same race. You got the rabbit and the turtle and whatever else in one race. As long as you make it over the finish line, bitch, you made it there. Okay, but take advice too. You don't know everything. You were saying, I know this. You don't know shit. If you that person in the room that always gotta shut up. If you the person in the room that always gotta speak your voice and say, oh, I know this, shut up. No, you don't. We all know you dumb. Keisha told us. We all know you dumb. You ain't gotta play no part with us, baby. We all got D's in high school sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Be who you are. All that extra shit ain't called for. And I just, I want the best for the people. I do. I want the best for the people. But I have enjoyed myself with y'all tonight. I got some things to chop up, so I feel good about it. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And you know what I also want to do is I start to grow. I want to do like a shout out to my cousin too. You heard my song. I have to get done, post everything up. You know what? I ain't even post my motherfucker. Shit. What I get for drinking on the job. I went to drinking on the job, bitch, not about my logo. The whole time I ain't had a logo on them. Oh yeah, y'all. And then on top of it too, y'all, let's pray for Greenland. I don't know what Trump doing, but I wish we had voted for Kamala. We had voted for Kamala. We all can learn to do better. Check your insurance. Make sure y'all checking on y'all insurance. Make sure y'all don't have, if y'all had insurance. Make sure it's active, because bitch, okay. Listen, Trump ain't playing about that insurance thing. Okay, listen, I had to pay some money for my tooth the other day. Bitch, I am broke. Okay, it took me down through there, down through there, down through there. Oh yeah. So I had seen. Let me see if I got it up, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it right quick. If I got it up, hold on. I gotta see if my computer respond because it's been running. I Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Let me see this. Let me see. Can I see it on my side? I can. All right. This is oh, you know what? I had one, but I didn't know it was gonna be. I forgot about it in my tabs. Did I even get us a name? I didn't get us a name. Okay, so check this out. Of course, so Drewski had this thing, right? So no shade, no tea. So the what's the ball alert or whatever, they put up the story or whatever. So let me see this. Hold on, let me cut this out so I can extra read y'all. Hold on, let me see. Read this. Okay, so after a week of intense online speculation, Pastor Michael Todd, Transformation Church, has officially addressed the viral skit by comedian Drewski that many believed was a direct parody of his ministry. Okay. Let's go through this, and it also says, let me see, the comedian's deception of the flashy designer mega church on social media with the video missing hundreds of millions of views. The controversy gained momentum due to Drewski's use of the high-end smoke machines, and even the scene where he was suspended in the air. Theoretically, eliminates often associated with Todd's modern preaching style. The association escalated when AI-generated images began circulating, showing Todd's face superimposed onto Drewski's body in the skit, leading many to believe the priority was targeted to jab at the, Tulsa-based pastor. Yeah, taking this and it, but so anyway, let me say this. I didn't know who Michael Todd was. You can be really big. Sometimes it gets me because people can be famous and then everybody still don't know who you are. So I went and actually seen Michael Todd because when I seen Drewski jacket, I was saying, oh my God. And I started seeing the memes and I seen the same jacket on this man right here. And I said, is this the AI? I said, the jacket ain't real, but it's actually a jacket he really wore. And when I went and watched Pastor what's his baby name? Pastor when I went and watched Pastor Todd, I had many conflictions in my body when I went and watched Pastor Todd. I was very conflicted in my soul because I wanted to know, why did Pastor Todd have so many different theatrics? Pastor Todd, we love you, brother. But you are very over dramatic, and you are. I'm coming from I'm from the old school. I'm gonna tell you the truth because I'm not here to hurt you. I'm here to help you improve. So telling motherfuckers the truth is a part of that. And brother, you ain't got no anointing. You are putting on a show, and you are playing what they call church. Shirley Caesar said one time she was out there in her mama backyard and she was playing church, and then the Holy Ghost caught home to her. Oh, Shabbat, the real way, and you are playing church. And on top of it too, I was like, bruh, like you so fucking dramatic, like it's too much. Who go to his church anyway? Who go to Michael Todd church? Cause I couldn't sit there without it. It's too much. I don't know whether you a dope dealer or a revived thug or a pastor or a pimp. You know what I'm saying? Down low. I don't know what's going on. It's so much going on at one time. Pastor Todd, center yourself. You do have a congregation, but you have lost the purpose of it by wearing this jacket for one, brother. You throwing food and shit in the pulpit. Fuck wrong with you? That's why you're the reason why Drewski got something to even mock. It's you. He mocking a piece of you. Yes. A hit dog would holler. You holler. Come on, bruh. Anyway. Let me see. I think something goes with this. Let's look.
Go back and forth with people and denounce people and call people names and do stuff. And I stepped back for a second. I said, oh my gosh. All this was an attack on people's lives of distraction.
Okay.
Do you know how many people didn't spend time with their kids? If you want to go forward, you cannot avoid, number 2, distraction. You cannot avoid distraction. There was a video that came out this past week with a few 100 million views, and some people were trying to link it to me. And so I watched the video. It was hilarious. It was funny. It was all this stuff. And then people started trying to say different things. And the thing that I was most taken aback by was how much frustration it created in people. Like, I was literally watching people go back and forth with people and denounce people and call people names and do stuff. And I stepped back for a second. I said, oh my gosh. All this was an attack on people's lives of distraction.
No. Pastor Todd fine though. But nah, Pastor Todd, you's a fine lying lie. You are a fine lying lie. You's a handsome liar. You's a beautiful liar. You's a trifling liar. That baby was telling, Drewski was showing what he was doing, the same shit you doing right now. All that extra ass shit. And us as black folks, we know it's extra ass shit. You ain't fooling us. Cuz, fuck wrong with you? No, man. Let's see what's next.
On people's lives of distraction. Do you know how many people didn't spend time with their kids this week? Fighting with somebody they don't know in the comments? Do you know how many people watch video after?
Okay, I want to say this in the middle of this. I know, this is unpopular opinion. I hear all the women in the, yeah, hallelujah, yeah. Girl, don't fall shit. He fine, but bitch, he ain't never gonna give you no dick and he ain't never gonna marry you, bitch. Okay? You cannot let, if this is a person who's gonna be your leader, okay? And if any type of sexual attraction, sometimes you can get it because sometimes pastors are very fine, honey. Pastors can smell good. Baby, they are great orators, and they can talk your draws right off of you. But bitch, you gotta be watchful. Oh Lord, you gotta be watchful, okay? Because it comes with it. The devil's a slithering snake, okay? And to me, honestly, I don't want to go to the church. He ain't got no anointing to me. It's just theatrics, you know. I think he probably got or to somebody else or whatever. He probably, I don't know. I don't know him like that. I ain't never experienced. So I got to go back and look at his other messages. But from what I'm experiencing right now, I give it a hell no.
After video, making decisions about what they wouldn't do and what they will do. And if it was a distraction. There were people that did not do what God said to do this week because they needed to be in the know of what was happening in culture.
Here you go. This shit.
And you thought it was some attack on the church. No, it was attack on your focus.
To keep you from selling their money. Right. And selling a dream. Bitch, let me tell y'all something.
I didn't know. I like people AI in pictures and doing stuff. I said, I don't remember being that big. I was big, but I don't remember being that big. But you know what I'm saying? Like that.
No. See, you I can't even watch all this shit. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't watch all this shit. Cause listen. Pastor Todd. I need you to go into your prayer closet. I need you to go into your prayer closet and get on your knees and seek God again. I want you to seek Black Jesus, Yeshua, the God of gods, King of kings, Lord of lords, all over again. Because, nigga, you is lost as hell. You is lost, bro. You handsome, but you lost as fuck. You lost. You doing too much. See, you how you talking? I believe the whole skit was about you. See what I'm saying? Sometimes you ain't gotta point the finger. The finger pointed itself. My God, today. Oh, Jesus. Lord, I got a headache already. He gave me the headache of the night. I don't even like his ass no more. God damn, Bishop, Pastor, whatever your name is, man. Look, bro. Let me see if this works. Let me see.
1, 2, clap your hands, everybody. Happy
All right, here we go. Happy birthday to all the Aquariuses. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Oh. Happy birthday, Aquariuses. I want you this year, Aquariuses, to stay strong. I want you this year, Aquariuses, to remain humble and to stay resilient. And don't try to smack no bitches this year. Happy birthday! Oh Lord! Oh Lord! Hey. All right. I love it. Happy birthday to you. To all the girls, thank you. Happy birthday. This is church time. I want to get it to you before I love. I love church. Oh Lord! Oh Lord! They were singing that song, baby. They were singing that song. Anyway, listen. I love y'all. I enjoy kicking my time with y'all. Hopefully you got to come back and see some of this and enjoy yourself. I had to come on and say live at all. My mouth is starting back to hurting, and I am tired again. So I'm glad I got to come see y'all. But again, to everyone that's out there, be the best person that you're able to be. Love each other where you can. Be resilient in all things. Know that you are the beginning, the end, the middle, and the truth, or whatever you want to say. And it starts with you, because it start with inside of you. And sometimes you need to understand that even though sometimes people don't see it for you, God will send you the people that see it for you. Okay? God will send you the people that sees it for you. So if you don't see it, God will send you somebody that sees it, and then it will enlighten you and remind you of what he's already showed you. Because again, it is a such thing as a fake prophet in false eyes. Okay? Because again, if a prophet comes to you and tells you what God has told, has not shown you or told you any type of signs, the same thing, it ain't your business. It's a false prophet. Because why would God tell somebody else your business before he tells you? And in closing, I love you. Be well, be married. I will go and carry. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Aquarius. Happy birthday to you. Like a good grandmama. Yes, God. Peace. I love you. I love you. I love you. Have the best night you can have. Get some rest. We finna go to some sleep, okay? And a shout out to Ram Headstrong Productions.
TV1 and coming in hot all 2026. Where being unapologetically is the unapologetic versus exotic. We them versus exotic. Where being unapologetically is the unapologetic versus exotic. We them versus exotic. Where being unapologetically is the unapologetic versus exotic. We them versus exotic. Where being unapologetically is the unapologetic versus exotic. We them versus exotic. Welcome to Tank Talks TV1 and coming in hot all 2026. We're being unapologetic.